I'm Cindra Kamphoff, high performance coach, and I'm here to help you master your mindset so you can live a genius life. And today we're talking about a trait of high performers, and that trait is that they are consciously authentic. Now, have you ever heard people say things like, I just couldn't be myself around him or her? Or when I was performing, I was in my own head, or I was self-conscious. And high performers, they practice being consciously authentic daily. And so what does that really mean? In the last year, I took a course with a leading authority on authenticity. Her name is Brené Brown. And what Brené talks about is that being consciously authentic means that you work to be yourself and your true self, regardless of the situation, so in any situation. And throughout this last year, I've really come to see authenticity as a foundation of performance, because it's really difficult for you to be at your best when you're in your own head and when you're trying to show up as someone else, or you're worried about what other people might think. And I also think that you can't truly be someone else. It's impossible. And so when you work to be yourself, that's a key component to performance. And authenticity is really a practice. It's a conscious choice of showing up as yourself in every interaction. And that choice is yours to show up as the real you. Now, in the last year, I've been on my own journey to practice authenticity daily. And what that means to me is to show up truly as Cindra Kamphoff, not this prim and proper Cindra with a PhD, but Cindra, the ball of energy, the approachable, the kind Cindra, the loving Cindra. And it also means to show up as the Cindra that sometimes spacey, who loses her phone and can't find it. And what this means to me is that consciously practicing to be myself in every situation, so regardless of who's watching or who the audience is. Because when somebody shows up as themselves and really themselves, you know, and you can feel their presence. They're real. Their energy is contagious because they're showing up as themselves and only themselves. And you can feel their presence because they're real. And you might, if you're like me, you might feel like this practice could be daunting. That you can easily get in your own head or be worried about what other people might think. And so the key is to really, to work to realize that you won't be perfect, not beat yourself up, and to truly embrace who you are. Because when you embrace who you are, that takes courage, and it takes guts, and it takes the belief that you are enough just the way that you are. So my challenge for you today is to consider what this means for you. What does it mean to be consciously authentic every day? What does it really mean for you to show up as yourself and not to pretend to be anybody else? And if you'd like, please join me in this journey of practicing authenticity daily. And you'll lead a happier, healthier life when you work to be yourselves every day. Because the world needs you, and the world needs your talent and your gifts, and the world needs what only you can bring. So thank you so much for joining me on this fireside chat. And if you like this comment or this video, please comment below. Tell us what it means for you to be consciously authentic. And share this video with 2 of your friends who want to seek high performance every day. Thank you.